I look like a white bitch. What the fuck?
That's because you are a white bitch.
Okay, we're starting?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll do the welcome back. Hold on. I yawned. I look like I've been crying. Do I still look like I've been crying?
You look like you've been smoking crack.
So, normal.
Yeah.
Normal. G'day guys, welcome back to the Be Youneek channel.
Today we're doing another day in the dunes, but it's a bit different because...
we're not in the dunes.
We're not in the dunes. So we can't really ride because of the whole situation going on. So we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to be reacting to some of our old crashes. So what are we going to call this, Teak?
We react to our loosest crashes. Well, our loosest crash is caught on camera.
Yeah. There's plenty that we have that aren't on camera, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I got some good ones that I don't have on camera, but I do have photos of. That's always awesome.
I'm sure everyone does though.
Yeah, well that's it. You can't get everything on camera, so this is just some of the stuff we've caught on camera out in the dunes.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. All right, who are we starting with? Starting with you or me?
What do you want to start with?
Start light and then we'll work our way up.
All right, start with one of yours.
With one of mine?
Yep.
Okay, first video, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't even remember this shit.
Man. I'm seeing stars.
I'm seeing stars.
That...
It's pretty good.
You were sitting at the top. You weren't really watching.
I don't remember half this shit.
Well, what happened there basically is there's areas in the dunes that look like you can go up them, but really it's just really loose sand. And there's normally some telltale things. So if I put this back to the run-up, you can see...
It's funny because it's so obvious.
You can see how it's darker and it kind of looks different, like real boggy. You see even that tyre track on the side. Yeah, basically I just hit it, my front wheel went into it, and I did a front flip 180 and landed on my butt. Yeah,
you meant to do those on like ramps and shit, not really on the flat ground.
Yeah, it didn't hurt though. It didn't hurt at all. What actually hurt was the strap on my chin.
What about the stars? You said I'm seeing stars.
Yeah. But what happened is, like, because it come like sudden stop all of a sudden, the helmet just wanted to come off, so it was just tugging on the bottom of my chin, and like, yeah, it hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, that bit would have.
And then I was just sitting there, and I could just see like little flashes of lights, and I was just like, give me a minute, I'm dying. But yeah,
I love bog patches. Bog patch crashes are the best.
Yeah. Okay. Next video.
Next video. All right. One of mine.
Yep.
One of mine coming up. It's like, I gotta watch that again. It's like I realised that the sand was different and that the horizon had moved, but it was just too late, and like I'm braking but nothing's happening. I'm just skidding along and just...
That's really old, isn't it? Because you haven't had your camera mounted on your side of your helmet for years.
No, that's old, that one there. An oldie but a reasonable goodie. It was more my mate behind me, he was coming over the same drop because he wasn't paying attention, and he actually came over the same drop, and he's kicked his bike away in the air so that he didn't actually land on me, because he was like, I wasn't paying attention, I was just riding along, and I was like, oh, where'd Teak go? And I just kept riding and like straight over it.
Yeah.
So when I was laying on the floor, like the first thing I saw afterwards was like him coming straight over the drop.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my bike, because he was on my other bike.
Yeah, may I point out that some of these videos are that old that even I wasn't riding with you at the time.
Yeah, no, that one's. I had a black bike, so it was my 150 when I had a black bike. So, I reckon it'd be like 9 years old. All right, one of yours, eh?
All right, next video, my video. Here we go.
Just see, like, you can see straight away. You're like, this isn't good.
Okay, so this was my first jump ever.
First or second?
Probably second. I think I did one that was really like tame and small, but I didn't know anything about jumping. So if we watch Teek's point of view, and I'll tell you a bit about it.
Hey, at least you turned your bike off, right?
Yeah. So if I skip back here, and I'll sort of scrub through it slowly. Even coming up the ramp, I'm not even standing up. I'm sitting down, so basically all that's happened is...
Righto, Ronnie Mac.
Yeah, I've basically come up the jump. It's sort of seat bounced me into the air. Basically my feet came off the pegs, and I was just leaning forward, holding on for dear life, like, and yeah, just landed on the front wheel, lost some balance. But yeah, that was dumb.
I think this was only probably like your maybe second or third ride on the bike, eh? You do have gear, so...
Do I have motocross gear on?
Yeah, you've got motocross gear on, so like maybe your fifth ride on the bike or something?
Maybe. It took a couple rides before I got motocross gear, like most people. I mean, when I started off, I basically only had jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah, who doesn't start off
Well,
like
I had helmets and boots,
yeah.
and a chest plate, but...
Mine?
I had all the safety gear. Didn't have a neck brace for a long time. I probably didn't have a neck brace there. A lot of people don't wear neck braces.
I'm actually pretty sure you had a neck brace on, because I'm pretty sure I made you get a neck brace before you actually came out in the dunes. Once you had motocross gear?
No, that's not true. I think we waited a bit because the neck brace was expensive.
Yeah, shit's expensive, eh? Alright, we'll move on, eh?
Next video.
Dunk! Oh, it's a goodie. I winded myself how good on that one. I fucking hate getting winded, eh? Winded sucks. No, it wasn't that bad. It was just like the crash itself. Didn't hurt myself. I was just winded, just purely winded.
So that was a bit of a high side, wasn't it?
Yeah, sort of.
It kind of looked like you did a bit of a swapper. So you landed a
yeah.
little bit sideways to try to overcorrect it, and then just sort of swapped.
Yeah, I just swapped out. Yeah, it sort of is similar to a high side. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really boggy because we'd already been jumping it for ages, and when I took off, and I also didn't accelerate when I landed, which was dumb. But it's because I was already off kilter, so I was like, I don't want to try and accelerate and land.
Well, you get to that thing where it's like, you know you're going to crash, and you got two options. It's bail or hold on for dear life. And
I pretty much just tried to hold on for dear life and thought maybe I could save it. And didn't work.
Well, I can't say I've ever really bailed on a crash.
Yeah, you have. The bush, when I dropped into that drop-off in the bush.
Yeah,
and you actually managed to not even come down the drop. I don't know how I didn't crash, though. We have to find that video for these guys.
We don't have that video in this video.
Well, because it's not a crash. So what happened is, like, I went off a little drop-off. It was pretty decent, but it was like a bush inside of the drop-off. So it was like one of those little round things.
Well, rather, let me explain this so you can understand. But it's basically like when you have like a bush in the dunes, what happens is the sand likes to build up around it. But it likes to sort of have like a bit of like a sink around it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like sinks into the bush. So like, yeah, I think I knew it was there for that crash, but it was too late, and I was like, fuck, and I just ended up holding throttle to go down it, and I somehow didn't crash. I
somehow made it out.
I somehow rode up the other side of the drop. It was fun. It was hilarious, but he actually managed to bail off the bike before he came down.
I just saw you. Well, I was looking at you, and then you just disappeared. I was like, you just. I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't have enough time to brake, so I just turned the bike sideways and just let go of it, and I was like, see ya. That's probably, I forgot about that. That's probably the only time I've ever...
I wish I knew how I didn't crash, though. That was sick.
Yeah. So,
we'll find that for you sometime.
Yeah.
But jumping back to this one...
Maybe another video, but anyway...
going back to this one, when you know you're going to crash, you've just got to bail or try your best to hold on. So
yeah.
I knew I was gone. It was just pretty funny.
No, it was good.
Next one?
Yep.
That dune there... jumping the other way a couple years later, probably 5 years later, that's when I broke my humerus, but it was like a lot bigger.
Do you have that on camera?
No, well, I got a photo, but I don't have a video because it was like 3:30 in the Arvo, and I only had one battery for my GoPro at that stage, and so yeah, she was dead. It was on my helmet still, but it was dead.
It's always the good ones that you never get on camera.
It's always good. I do have a photo of it, so we might have to crack that out for you at some point. But yeah, I came over the other way, and I was coming onto the landing, and I'd tell you what happened, but I don't remember.
In saying that, we do have some good ones on camera.
Yeah, we got some good ones.
Did we start off with me or you?
You.
We started off with me?
Yeah.
Okay. My last video, let's go. Lauren, can I just stop for a second?
What?
Did I say yeet as I was going over the...
Nah, you said whoa.
No, as I went off the edge, I was like, yeet!
I don't know.
Yeet!
Try it again.
Listen.
I don't think he said yeet. I think you were like,
Yeah.
well, I don't think he said yeet.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. So that was a good one, eh?
So,
What about my point of view?
bit of a backstory on that one. So what happened was, if I go back to the start, that's why I intentionally left so much in this video. But basically, say Tika's all the way ahead of me, and I'm sort of all the way back. And I'm like, oh, I know where we are. I made a stupid assumption. That's always something you should never do in the dunes.
Yep.
Think you know where you are, because a lot of places look the same. So basically what I did was, I saw Tika up ahead, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to try a race her. I'm going to like catch up to her really quickly.
I'm gonna more like I'm gonna pass her.
I'm going to pass her, yeah.
I'm gonna show this bitch what's up.
Yeah.
That's what your brain was thinking.
And then I noticed you stopping. I didn't
Slowing
even.
down, yeah.
Yeah. This is when I was pretty new to the dunes as well. So I saw you stopping, and then, yeah, and then you see that thing where the horizon sort of looks funny, and then I'm just like whoa, 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 and I'm just locked
So
up.
you could just see that the sand has a big drop in it, like up ahead, which means there's got to be a drop off.
Well, you don't even see that. You just see like just a bit ahead of you. It's moving
Yeah.
slower than what the ground is in front of you, and you're like, that's odd. And then you're
Yeah.
like, that's a drop.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much just locked up. The whole bike's just locked up, just going straight off the edge.
Show them my view, because my view's pretty funny. Because I'm just cruising along, and then I just yeah, you'll see. Have a watch. So here's my view. Just slowing down for the drop. Knew there was limestone. So I was just cruising down as normal.
Lay there. Don't get up.
I like the way you respond.
Yeah, well, because
Yep, just stay there.
Nate already had a bad back before that crash. So the reason I was saying lay there is because he already had a bad back. So it was, a concern.
Yeah, you're okay. Just stay there. You're alright, just stay there. Yeah, why didn't you warn me?
So there.
Why didn't you warn me?
I'm blaming you.
Yeah, how the fuck is that my fault?
It's your fault. It's your fault. You didn't tell me.
I didn't tell him there was a drop. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like,
That was just.
that was his dumbass fault.
Yeah, you know when you fuck up and then you just like I gotta handball this to someone
Yeah,
else.
tries to handball the blame to me. It's like, no.
So you actually dented your expansion chamber when you chucked your bike down the floor.
Yeah, here I am doing the right thing. Fucking saviour of the day, and actually I didn't drop my bike. I just placed it down quickly, but I dropped it onto, because we're on limestone rocks there at the bottom of the drop, I dropped it straight onto a
on a
big
rock.
rock.
Yeah.
Yep. Just smashed it in. It wasn't like, didn't have a hole in it, but obviously it was pretty rooted.
It's funny now, but at the
It
time,
wasn't,
at the time, it hurt like fuck.
Yeah.
So what happened is, when I'm landing, you could see basically my nuts went straight into the tank.
Which I knew, I sort of knew that as well from when I'd seen it.
And it looks like my helmet is like touching my front fender.
Not sure.
But, so I basically smashed my nuts into the tank and compressed my back like an accordion. It was just like, and I'll tell you what, I had pre-existing back problems at the time, but I reckon this crash made it feel better. Because my original back injury was from a car accident, and basically because of the car accident you're stopping so quickly, I feel like my back like expanded, and then this one here sort of pushed it back into place.
I don't think it helped that much.
Look, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a chiropractor, I'm not a doctor, but
I don't think it fixed it.
I don't have any proof or any science, but it definitely made a difference.
It might have helped it, but you still have issues.
Yeah, but the
Well,
crazy...
I mean, take a look at your face. You've definitely got fucking issues, but...
That's coming from you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got a rainbow on my head, but I just don't give a fuck.
You just got to own it.
Yeah, you got to rep it. Gay pride.
So, yeah, the funny thing is after this crash, we were riding back because we were staying in Lansdowne, so we were riding back to the house we were renting at the time, or no, just the holiday home we were staying in.
Riding or driving?
No, we rode back.
Okay, all right, I believe you.
And halfway back out of the dunes, I'm going, fuck, my nuts hurt. Because my back was hurting so much, I couldn't even feel that I just nutted myself. So we got back to the house, sat down on the couch, got a nice big bag of peas, or no, I think it was hash browns. That's all we had.
Yeah, we didn't have... Who the fuck takes peas to a Lano trip?
Well, it could have been an ice pack, because we did...
Could have been an ice pack.
We do bring the esky in that.
Yeah, not anymore. We've got the fridge now.
Or if you're in New Zealand, a chili bin.
Yeah, nah.
Charlie Bun.
I like that he could tell you the story of after the crash because I have no recollection of this shit. I got a terrible memory. It's
I just remember it because it was so stupid. Yeah.
What, you mean the crash itself?
Well, not just the crash, but just the aftermath where I'm just like, ow, my nuts.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, that's probably why I don't remember.
Well, I was halfway back and I was kind of like, I still like, got winded myself a bit here as well.
Yeah.
So we're halfway back and I'm just like, still a bit winded. I'm like, oh, fuck, my balls hurt.
I remember the crash because I like to give you shit all the time about how you knew where we were and you were going to show this bitch what's up, and then you just ate shit.
It's a bit of a learning experience, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. And it's a good thing for me to hang shit on you.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at the final banger, shall we?
Let's take his last video. Here we go.
Yeah, fuck. So,
See, that
this is just so weird. Like,
that surprises me even now. Like,
you weren't expecting it?
Yeah, nothing was happening. It looked like you were just going straight, then all of a sudden you're on the ass.
I wasn't going straight. I was going around the
Yeah,
dune.
I know what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just like in the video, like
it doesn't look
from your point of view.
It looks normal.
I'm just gonna play that last bit again.
Yeah. I saw it, but at the last minute.
Okay, let's watch my point of view and we'll talk a bit more about it.
Alright. I got to point out before you put your point of view on. I got to point out how funny is it that I just ate shit really like quite badly, like damaged my back. We'll talk about that after. But nearly the instant thought for me was to turn my camera off to save my camera battery, because that's a thing we always do. We always try to reserve our batteries because we run out.
Mm. Yeah.
Like, who the fuck thinks that you just ate shit, right? And I actually knocked myself out a little bit, you see, later on. Like, I was, held dizzy and shit. And the first thing I did, I was like, yep, turn my camera off.
Normally your first instinct is to, like, try to get your helmet off or something.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. My first instinct was turn my camera off, save the battery.
That was so stupid.
But it's like, I don't remember that. It's just when I watch the video, I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a look at your point of view. Oh.
Damn.
Woo. Still hurts.
You right?
I've watched this, well in excess of 100 times.
Yeah, so have I, but that's still brutal every single time we watch it.
I think it's brutal because we actually know the extent of damage it caused.
So do you want to explain what actually happened?
Yeah, right. So what happened was we were riding along. We go on what we call just like little adventures around the dune. So we are way out back in this video, like nowhere near the front where the cars are. So right there, well further back up here, I'm doing so right here, I'm just doing your normal like flick your tail out in the dunes, make a bit of roost just to try and get Nate, you know. And then right out there, I've realised there's a little dip, and then there's no way, I'm going way too quick to pull up. And it's before I knew it, I was on the ground. I don't have a great recollection of this because I smashed my head on the bars, so I was a bit knocked out.
So it looks like you've come down that little bump.
Yeah,
and you
just
just
too late.
smacked your head on the bars, turned your front wheels sideways completely.
That wasn't me though. Like, I didn't do that intentionally.
Yeah, and it's kind of just high-sided you straight onto your side. Like not really high-sided, more of a tank slap.
High side, tank slap, whatever, yeah. But basically, it's not my side I land on, it's my actual back. So it's basically my right kidney that I landed on.
Yeah.
This is the crash that's actually affected my life, whereas all my other crashes, you eat shit, it hurts sometimes and you get over it and you move on. But this one, because I did disc damage to my lower back, so I've got disc problems now, and that shit just never goes away no matter what.
So it's a, what is it, herniated disc?
It might be called that, yeah. You might be right there. Is that what it's called?
No, it's herniated or slipped?
I think it's slipped or bulging.
Bulging, that's the one.
Is it bulging? Yeah, bulging.
I don't know if it's the same. But
so they're out of, I don't know. I forget what it's called because, I don't like to go to the doctor all the time about it.
Yeah.
Basically, the discs, when I had my MRI, they were like, shit tons
your
out
back's
of place.
fucked.
Yeah, my back's fucked. Let's just put it that way. My back's fucked.
Yeah.
And, this affects my everyday work, especially working on planes, upside down under an engine, or because I'm always the little bastard at work. I get all the jobs where you got to squeeze in places and twist awkwardly.
So this was a very serious sort of crash, because when I stopped, I don't think it's in this video, but when I stopped, you were like, I can't feel my legs.
Yeah, and that's why it's a serious crash for me, because I think my left leg I was semi okay with. It was just tingly, but I had nothing in my right leg. Nothing was up to my your ribs. Ribs down on my right hand side, it was completely dead.
Yeah. So
Nothing.
That is a real thing, temporary paralysis.
Yeah, and my left leg was kind of weird. Yeah, I don't remember. But
some people can have it for hours. I think you only had it for a few minutes, but some people have had it for
I think I had it for about 15 minutes.
Some people have had it where they can't feel their legs at all. They go to the hospital and then they're like, oh.
I think it was like 15, 20 minutes, because like it took a while before we were able to get back to the car.
Yep. But yeah, your back is still swollen from this.
Yeah, it's not swollen as such. It just doesn't sit right anymore,
Yeah.
Like the discs are a constant problem. Like even sitting here isn't comfortable, Like it's a constant battle.
Not really comfortable for me either, but
it's a constant battle, especially between work and then trying to ride bikes now. Like, yeah, it's fun, but the problem is now every time I crash, it's a real worry because...
Or even just jiu-jitsu. If you land awkwardly, that's all it takes.
Well, what's weird now is I actually have a sensation problem, nerve issues in my back now. So, like, I actually can't touch. Like, where you run your hand over it, it feels hell...
Like, is it kind of like tingly?
It's tingly and it's hypersensitive. So if I lay on it to do crunches or sit-ups, here's a good example. Crunches or sit-ups on a hard floor or even on jiu-jitsu mats, I can't roll on it. It actually... It fucking hurts.
Yeah.
It's weird, like it's. I think it's hypersensitive.
Yeah.
It's nerve damage.
It's definitely nerve damage, but yeah.
Yeah, it sucks dick.
Yeah. But on a high note,
still riding.
You're still riding.
Still riding, and got the feeling back in my legs, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's it.
Like that was the fucking scariest bit, eh?
And also, well, I was gonna say you learnt, but you can't really learn from this. I mean, it wasn't expected at all.
You can't learn from it, but yeah. No, the thing is, the worst bit is I realised that little dip was there, but I was just too late.
And I mean, like, you low side all the time.
On the 250, on the 250 SX, I low side. On the 150 SX, for some reason, I always high side. I don't know what the difference is.
No, what I was going to say is, like, you low side all the time and you sort of just splat on the ground. Whereas whenever the bike low sides for me, I just manage to put my feet down and stand up.
Yeah, well, you can touch the ground.
Yeah. On your bike, on my bike.
You can touch the ground, so you can quite easily just put your feet down. Like, whereas all mine, I can't touch the ground at all. Like, even on my 150 SX, it's the same size as the 250.
Yeah.
I still can't touch the fucking ground. Midget life problems.
All right.
But yeah, that one sucked.
All
right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of insight into a couple crashes from out in the dunes.
Yep. And hopefully we can get back out again soon and get riding.
Yeah.
That'll be very good.
Yeah, I hope this is all over pretty soon so we can get back out there.
Yeah. So, guys, if you have any crash videos you want us to react to, please tag us on Instagram.
It's at _Be Youneek. Tag us in that, and that way we can see them. And, if you want us to react to them, tag us and we'll put something together for you.
Yeah, be awesome.
All right, guys, if you haven't seen it already, we've dropped a whole lot of new products on the Youneek store, a whole lot of new colour ranges and colourways. So, get yourself a Youneek Racing one or Youneek Kustoms.
Youneek Custom shirt with the piston, the old piston setup.
The old piston tee.
All in new colours and now with the stone range added.
Yep.
So they're available for pre-order. Link's always in the description. Click that link. Get yourself
some gear. Oh,
don't
forget about the YNK. We got the YNK drop as well.
New YNK shirt. That's the Be Youneek shirt. Exclusive.
New design.
Support the channel. Support us. Support the people that we support.
Yeah, grab some gear, support everyone. We're helping a lot of people in the motocross community. We're helping a lot of people in the motocross community. We're doing everything we can to help out. Yep. As well as other sponsored riders that we got in other sectors too. So action sports in general, we're really pushing to help grow it all. So please support us back, and we can keep helping everyone. So that's good. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this, and guess we'll see you in the next one. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that button and hit the bell. Ding the bell. Bing, bing, bing. Yow. Yeah. All right. So, all good. Later. Catches. Me. Bye. Nah. You're not going. I can't do the frog voice. Just catches later, y'all. Bye. See ya. See ya. Bye.